Oh, we did 15k heals across the board. Everybody should be dead. Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, in this video, I'm going to do something I've never done before in Raid. And honestly, I never thought I would. But damn, I need to try this out. People have been yelling at me for quite a few months now. You should be trying out VOGOTH, who I already think is basically the best tank in the game. As an epic, he brings a ton to your teams. But people have been saying, Hell Hades, you hate too much on Turing set. And you'll see how much I hate on Turing set because check out how much of it I've got. He's wearing 4 pieces. That's all I had left. Yeah, that's all I had left. And none of it was really suitable for the video, honestly. But people were like, Turing set on a VOGOTH is actually kind of broken. So we figured we'd try it out running, relatively low-end teams to see how much he can tank. I know that he's already a crazy tank, right? But the Turing set gives him an extra 20% bonus healing. And this fella has already got pretty crazy healing. So whenever this champion is attacked, heals all allies by 50% of the damage that he receives. So Turing set just bumps that up another level. This guy has also got an AoE provoke on a 3-turn. So in terms of wave-based content, he's going to provoke a good chunk of them. It's 60%, books to 75% of the enemy. So, 3 out of 4 of the waves should be coming at VOGOTH. And VOGOTH then, obviously, when he's taking hits, he's healing not only himself, but the rest of the team as well, which is pretty nutty. He's got a triple hit A1, it's fine. He can also place a leech on an attacker for 2 turns if they're under provoked when they hit him. So I've made sure he's got some accuracy in his build. I built him reasonably quick, couple of hundred speed. Otherwise, he's a tanky boy. Yeah, I've gone high HP. I would actually prefer more HP and less defense on this build. So you see here, I didn't have any HP chests or gloves. I'd rather this was HP because the more HP and less defense you've got, the more you're being hit for, and therefore the more he's going to heal. So there's kind of like a bit of a balance between the type of builds that you want to do. Now for masteries, I've gone with a pretty unique set of masteries, I would say, for builds. We don't often see this one come out. It's normally focused around a PvP mastery set where you're trying to use a specific champion to soak up damage from the rest of your team and therefore allow the rest of your team to get their turn away. So VOGOTH is going to use this not only for PvP but actually for general content. A couple ones to call out here. More healing from this second tier 2 mastery. Resurgent, just basically the best mastery in the game for anything PvP related. We've got heals his champion by 10% of their HP when we kill someone, so that he's able to get his HP back. Now, we've got things like Selfless Defender. Decrease the damage an ally receives from their first hit by 20%. We've also got Bulwark. Same sort of thing. Decreases the damage all of my team take by 5%. If he is something like Slept, Dazed, and he's got Bulwark or Selfless Defender on, it will actually wake him up, which is quite a cool sideline to these couple of masteries as well. He's got Steadfast for more health. He's got more healing. So this is kind of like more healing-based tree. Now, if I was going to try and punch damage on him, I wouldn't try it through building a damage build. I've actually built a full damage VOGOTH. It didn't do a lot. That's in my maximum damage section. You should check it out. The only way you'd really get damage from him is by putting Giant Slayer on an offensive mastery and perhaps foregoing all of the support tree. But I think for this type of build, you'd get rid of the damage, let the rest of your team do the damage, and VOGOTH will come in and be your healer and basically keep the team alive. So we're going to try some Ice Golem, some Fire Knight. I'm going to focus around level 20 stuff because I feel like that's where he would come in. And yeah, let's see what he can do. Okay, we're going to take him into a fairly low budget team. We're going to be using VOGOTH, obviously, for our support through the waves. Also going to be giving us our healing for the boss fight. Phoenix pretty much just coming in to try and slay the side golems when we fight the boss. Also just brings a punch. He's a high damage champion. Stag Knight's going to be our setup. Decrease attack, decrease defense. Also a bit of decreased speed going on. We've got turn meter control with Armager. Also another chance to try and block revive those side adds. And then Reliquary Tender is in there in a shield set to give us a little bit more time to get our work away. But Reliquary Tender is kind of like the secondary support champion. So everyone in kind of fairly budget builds. We get the decreased defense and attack away. See that provoke coming in. I mean, honestly, level 20 stuff is where a lot of people continue to farm, like, all the time. You know, my free-to-play, apart from Spider, I'm farming level 20, and it's a really fine area to kind of be in. Damn, we are absolutely wrecking these waves, though. That's good to see. Phoenix is in, what's he in? Relentless gear. We've got our Armageddon in just like random, no sets, stats over sets gear. We've got a Relic Pretender shield set here. And we've got our Stag Knight just in stats over sets as well. So everyone's just kind of like in there to hold their job. And honestly, so far, because of the shield set, we're not having to take much damage. It will be the boss where we start to see VOGOTH's healing coming in. But just that shield set's helped carry us through. The provokes actually stopped us from taking all of those shrieks there on stage 20. And here we go. So we should start to see some damage come through now. And see how much VOGOTH can do. Actually, we're still just working through the shield set. Maybe I'm just going to ramp this up to stage like 24 or 25 because we are wrecking this super easy right now. We should start to wear off these shield sets. Let's just get a feel for how much healing do we get out of this. So everyone's healing for like an extra 2 and a bit K. See the way everyone's pretty much like maxed out. And we should see, if he comes at us again whilst the ads are up, then we'll take a punch. If not, then we'll be good. And just look at how much Reliquary Tender's actually doing here as well. This double act is pretty damn insane. Smack, everyone just gets a nice heal back. You know, considering we don't have very good stats here in terms of defensive stats, we are just working our way through this nice and easy. The extended heals make it basically impossible to die. And that's going to be stage 20, like, wrecked. And honestly, Ice Golem was one of the hardest dungeons to get consistent 100% runs. You know, VOGOTH and Reliquary Tender together basically enable it. Block revive there. So now this is a done deal. And again, just a healing coming in. Yeah, okay, I can't heal when I've got heal reduction on. Otherwise, literally nothing that can be done. Another block revive. Side ads are dead. That's Ice Golem dead. Let's move on. There you go. 3-minute run. Basically 98k healing from VOGOTH. Reliquary Tender's actually stolen the show a little bit there with a 380k healing because of her continuous heals. So Reliquary Tender was stealing the show a bit too much there. So we're going to throw in a Soul Bond for Fire Knight and let VOGOTH try and do the job he was in there to do. Reliquary Tender's a great fallback champion, honestly. But yeah, here we go. Stuns on a few. We've got provokes on others. Basically the same squad coming in apart from... Now got Soul Bond in a stun set. She's able to get some stuns away. See the way there, the Bulwark is just kind of doing some protection as well. So if someone else is starting to tank it up, at least VOGOTH kind of helps out. And on to wave 2. Everyone basically topped up. We should get our provoked back next round, next turn in. Everyone will block buffs up. We do have to be aware of these Errors. Errors do a lot of damage. Got one stunned off there. That's actually really good. Head. Phoenix is like that. Take a rest, my friend. Here comes the provokes. So now any hits coming in are going to heal off our team. If we do take a hit, because, I mean, we're doing damage now. Should take a hit from this Lich. I think. Maybe not. We're just wrecking the waves. Okay, on to the boss then. So obviously I've got a few multi-hitters here, but I haven't got enough turn meter control to keep the turn meter down for 100% of the time. So we are going to have to rely on our healing here coming in. See the way, basically would have been dead, chunked up a load of health. Now we need to break through this shield, and then we need to start getting our turn meter control done. She's actually just used her turn meter control ability too early, of course. We've got a decreased speed out there, though. That's going to be nice. We've also got turn meter control coming in from our Armager. And then basically we need for the turn meter drop to come in here from Soul Bond in between to keep the turn meter bar down. But good combination here. Here it comes, pop, and then turn meter is down. And from this point, Fire Knight, with decreased speed on as well, will just never get another turn. So that's going to be 2 bosses down. And it doesn't feel like he's doing as much as you'd think. But actually, the chunks of heals that he does in between are actually like hard carrying this run. All right, let's up the challenge a bit then. Let's go for stage 24 on Dragon. I don't have any poisons in here. I do have a max HP, but the idea is, well, the question is, can we cope with level 24 mobs? Because they hit really hard. So obviously we're going to get the initial wave of kind of damage done and that type of stuff. There they do coming in. Because they got the provokes on, they're coming into my VOGOTH. There's that full cleanser, which is actually super annoying. The cleanse is so annoying. It actually, like, hurts me a ton. We're getting our own cleanses, though. Don't worry, Reliquary's in there helping us out. Starting to kill a few. Down he goes. There's the provokes that we need. We need people focused in on VOGOTH. It's hard to make VOGOTH the tank unless you make him the weak affinity and everyone else a positive affinity, because you naturally build his HP up high to be able to get this type of healing away. But look at that now. Now that he's tanking up hits, our healing is coming in colossal. And actually, we're going to get through wave 2, I think, pretty damn easy. Oh, sorry, wave 1, pretty damn easy. Now I've got 2 more provokes on. Look at that. Everyone's topped off to full. So, damn, that's actually pretty nuts. Just see the amount of heals just topping away there. So we're going to get on to wave 2. Wave 2 is hard. Wave 2 is really tough. You know, that's why you normally see these kind of big Scylla the Drake or Seer teams or Poison Exploder teams, because basically you don't want to take hits. When you're on level 24, 25 stuff, you do not want to be taking hits. It hurts a lot. But everyone is going to get in there topped up. We're going to get our shield back on from Reliquary Tender. I think we've got our Provoke available again. But again, they've got this kind of like cleanse champion. Although she is provoked right now, so maybe we'll be all right. Fine, going to VOGOTH, no problem. That's what he's there for. Ultimate tank. We start taking people down. Crimson Helm's a bit annoying. But we do have block buffs out, I guess, from Phoenix. Actually pretty cool. Block buff stops the unkillable nonsense that she does. Provokes out there again. We're going to cruise through to the boss here. Now, I don't have poisons and that type of stuff, so the fight is going to be long. But we are cruising through to the boss on level 24. Honestly, with like, okay, all of my gear is okay. I don't have terrible gear anywhere, but it's not strong either. Yeah, probably the best built champion here is my Phoenix in Relentless gear. But everyone else is kind of just in kind of mishmashy type stuff that was just left over for this video. So no one's like purposely built here. Let's go on to the boss. So here we go. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. We've got the decrease attack on, which is important here. We've got a cleanse. It's come at particularly the wrong time there, so we're going to take a massive stun. But with the damage we're about to take, how well do we heal up? Obviously, we've got the heals from Reliquary Tender to keep us topped off. And then look at that chunky heal coming right back. So we took a massive hit. It was like, nah, don't worry about it. I've got you. Damn, that's actually a ton of healing coming through right there. A ton of healing. You've got almost like the base heals, and then I don't know if it counts as a separate number for the curing heal. Because you see you get the massive chunky heal, then you get another couple. I don't know. Anyway, it's ridiculous. It's almost like cheating the game, having Reliquary Tender and VOGOTH together here. Like, I can't believe level 24. I actually didn't expect to win. Now this could be lights out. Actually, we're gonna get. This is always the big hit. Can we survive the absolute nuke? Oh, we did. 15k heals across the board. Everybody should be dead. Wow, that is a massive heal right there. That is a humongous heal. And obviously we've got Leech out as well from VOGOTH, just letting us top up. But damn, that is some crazy, crazy healing. So, Finite, Ice Golem, Dragon. This is pretty bonkers, actually. It's pretty damn nuts. Maybe I should have kept more curing set. Spider, I mean, he could come in, I guess. Could he just be... He could be a negative affinity tank, I guess, for Spider 25. If you kind of brought him in. Let's have a look. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're going to try and make VOGOTH the tank here. We've got neutral affinity, 2 strong affinities. VOGOTH, Husk being like a champion that could stun. I've got VOGOTH going in there as my tank. That's all. That's his only job here, is to tank damage. Burns should be my damage to do the work. Got some stuns off there, which is good. I'd rather Cold Heart was hitting the Spider, but there you go. The burns are the damage. Don't forget, we just need someone that can tank up the hits. He's doing that pretty damn well. Heartseeker comes in, drops some turn meter. And damn, actually pretty solid. Like, if he does go down, I do have Reliquary Tender that could pick him back up. But I think if he goes down, we're going to be in trouble. About to get Spider heal. Cold Heart just took an absolute dive right there. He's managed to heal pretty much everyone else. And the Reliquary Tender extra heal should just kind of kick in. I do need a bit more burn from you here, please, Mr. Mordecai. Probably going to be a provoke now. Yeah. A revive. There's the burns. Can we? No, it's going into Cold Heart. Okay, but still, tanking it up again. You see the way it's kind of like taking damage and then basically like slightly regen. Tank damage, slight regen. It's tight. It's tight. I really need an AoE stun going off. There's one with a big hit as well. Oh, we did it. Okay, we'll take it. 1 minute 20. I don't know how like consistent that would be, but it's definitely like viable for end game tankage. Bearing in mind the team I'm bringing here is not kind of built to be crazy. Damn. Okay, cool. So all dungeons he's immense for. Let's check out perhaps a bit of Doom Tower. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I'm just a bit low in Doom Tower. I've not really done it this month. I'm on like level 20 or so. So it might just be that we straight up are not fighting hard enough mobs. But we're fighting hard. Doom Tower. You know, they're coming in against him. Obviously, everything that's coming at him he gets heals off for. I just feel like it's an absolute insane carry. If you are struggling, VOGOTHs like that, don't worry. I've got you. I've absolutely got you. I guess we'll finish up with some arena like go second stuff. And just see if he's enough. He's already going to be, like, I know he's a great tank for the arena. Yeah, I know it. He's one of the best. Because you just heal up in between the damage that you take. So it's already going to be good. But just like, at what level can he withstand? The meta's shifted as well. You know, he used to be like the go-to. Whereas nowadays, it's not so much because, you know, champions in Stone Skin kind of, they don't need tanks. They are their own tanks. Whereas, you know, VOGOTH used to be one of the go-to champions for arena just to be able to tank up the damage. But look at this. Anytime there's a provoke out there, he's soaking in that damage and waves are melting like the butter. Now, for arena, you definitely want to be putting people towards the back. Sorry, VOGOTH towards the back. I probably should have done it for the dungeons, honestly. I might have gained more benefit. But basically what happens is everyone takes a hit. After he takes his hit, he then heals. So people have to have already lost their health to then be able to kind of take that heal. What you see here is basically, could we withstand the damage of a big boy Heffrack and a big un before we get our damage away? The answer is yes, we can. And by the way, we'll do 80k healing in the mix. Let's see what Mr. Block Revive can do. Obviously, I've got a Stone Skin Yoshi here. Yeah, he's tanking up the damage again. I don't know if my Seeker's even built at this point. It's pretty insane. I guess, like, well, I'm gold 5. I'm not like I'm nowhere. Okay, Trunder, what are you going to do to me? What are you doing, Trunder? Seeker pops increased defense across my team. We get Provoke out. Oh, it's ludicrous. Just need enough time to get your damage away. That's all you're playing for. That's all we're playing for. Can we get our damage away? So basically, I've got 3 champions all built around making sure that my Leorius gets his turn and gets his damage. Now, we can't do much here. We've got to wait until the block damage removes because of Helicath. So you know what we'll do? We'll just chill. Just going to chill out for a bit, wait till they have some turns, and then Leorius can just kind of come in and be like, I don't care. You know what? We've got plenty of time. All the while here, even when Leorius is taking hits... Oh, it's close. Even when Leorius is taking hits... VOGOTH is also using those marshes I put on him to just kind of give our team a bit more chance, a bit more time. Heals coming in there. And honestly, I mean, it feels like we absolutely should never still be having turns here, but we are. And now we just need to finish the job. Leorius, come at us with some sort of AoE hit if you don't mind. Please. Oh, block damage is out. Let's just look at another variation then. Sandlashed is another good champion to have in a go second team. Because she basically blocks the kill. We see there, I mean, loads of damage trying to come in. We had our block damage and kind of ally protect go out. So Sandlash is kind of helping us. VOGOTH is helping us. We're just allowing ourselves enough time to get some damage away. Oh, you've enabled the beast, Leorius. Bad timing. Everyone dead. So go second teams. They can work if you've got the right setup. And damn, VOGOTH is one of the best to have in the mix. As I say, like, Stone Skin has almost made go second teams a lot easier in terms of like how they run. But definitely you can still get some work done if you've got the right champions in the right setup. So you go, guys. VOGOTH in Curing set. I was skeptical, but he does work. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.